And welcome to the best of Hindsight Tonight. I'm Damian Muziani, and tonight we strap in and revisit a time of tariff threats, dubious Oscar nominations, and rats in heat. It all happened on February 2nd, 2025. Enjoy. Leading off, this weekend, U.S. tariffs on imported trade goods went into effect as President Donald Trump set 25% levies against Canada and Mexico and 10% in China. Shoppers can now look forward to buying items like maple syrup and jalapeno, which have 25% fewer letters now. Canada has vowed to retaliate by taxing Florida orange juice. Whoa, Trudeau, savage move. You're not only bankrupting your citizens, but hey, let's give them all scurvy too while we're at it. The Canadian film Sugar Cane was just nominated for an Oscar. Try enjoying that one with 25 less running time minutes. And speaking of the Oscars, controversy has embroiled several nominated films this year. With more on this story is Hindsight Tonight Hollywood insider Bert Pornstash. Bert? Oh, thanks, Damien. Buenas noches, America. And that Mexican greeting is like totally tariff-free, just so you know. I was tearing down the 101 in my Prius over Cahuenga Pass. Right as I changed over to Highland Avenue, I heard the Best Picture nominations announced on the radio and K-Rock. Like, just look at this lineup. It's like biting into a bad avocado dipped in kombucha, dude. Emilia Perez is supposed to be good because of a transgender lead, Carla Sofia Gascon. But she forgot to delete over a dozen tweets dishing out straight hate of Muslims. And we don't tolerate hate in California. Gascon should learn to love Muslims since Muslim religion has been a bellwether of love for transgenders for like ever, dude. Pay it forward, right? And then there's Honora, a movie about a girl who is a stripper and a straight up prostitute and totally monetizes men in general. But if you're a man, you can't call her a prostitute because she's still better than you because you're a man. Looks like director Sean Baker thought this woke narrative would ball out, but instead it plays like some slapstick version of the movie Hustlers, and boy did we need that mashup. Plus, it turns out that Baker never used an intimacy coordinator for all those fully naked sex scenes, so even the woke folk thinks Honor is a joke. And then there's The Brutalist. Good movie, but the editor revealed that lead actor Adrian Brody's Hungarian accent was so bad, they had to use AI to clean it up in post. That's not cool, man. Kinda like cheating, right? I guess Brody's vocal cords never healed from that time he smashed them right into Halle Berry's tonsils without her consent. Maybe they should have intimacy coordinators on award shows now, too. And how about the Oscar bait Conclave movie? This flick supposedly shows the dirty, deceitful, and sexist political tricks used when picking a new pope. And then they totally do a 180 and suddenly elect a DEI hire? Yeah, right. The title of this movie should be Con Job. And finally, there's The Substance, only the 7th ever horror movie to get a Best Picture nomination. Horrible is more accurate, dude. Not that staring at Margaret Qualley isn't worth the price of admission, but the story's completely contrived and pretentious, and the director keeps reminding us that he saw Requiem for a Dream like 75 times. I mean, dude, we get it. Where is The Substance? Because this movie has none. Hashtag Oscars so blind. Damien? Thank you, Bert. Welcome to the show. If the Oscar nominee choices have you smelling a rat, it might not just be an idiom. A study by Science Advances shows that major American cities like Washington, D.C. have a rat population that is booming due to global warming. Researchers say the data is based on increased eyewitness reports of rat activity. So, just like politicians in D.C., the rats have been there all along, it's just that Americans are finally seeing them for what they are. And that's your news. Please give us a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week with Fresh Hindsight.